Go.
The floor went completely black when Mr. Amos pulled the door shut. The padlock snapped shut with the loudest click I've heard. This is when Bud gets locked in his shed just because he's black. I read a historical fiction novel called Bud Not Buddy by Christopher Paul Curtis. The main character, Bud, is a 10-year-old black boy who has lost his mother and is an orphan. But he knew his dad had to be somewhere, so he goes on a long journey to find him, which could result in his death. He goes through many hardships on the way. His skin color does not help due to the fact that the book takes place in the 1920s during the Great Depression, when many people were racist to colored people just because they looked different. When Bud was walking to Grand Rapids, a man warned him that the town he had to pass hated blacks and that he would die if he went through it. It just shows how people during the Great Depression were still racist, even though they were in time and desperate needs. When I really started to stop and think about the book, I saw a developing theme going on. I thought the theme was even in the darkest of times, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. This is because the Great Depression was a really dark time for America, and especially for black people. But Bud was able to overcome this by not letting the negativity get to his head. If you really like books with strong emotions and history tied in with some made up things, then I would strongly recommend this book to you. I would give the book 4 out of 5 stars. This book would be probably geared to ages 8 through 10. Go to your local library and look for Bud and Buddy. And I know I said 8 to 10, but I'm 12. Screw